Hey everyone, Star and I here. For today's video, we're gonna be talking about color theories. It's really important how we pick colors for our piece. So let's get started. I hope you all had a wonderful week. So now we're just doing the overall sketch of our piece. But mostly for this piece, we will be focusing on the colors. So I will put more emphasis on how we should actually formulate and pick the colors for our illustrations. It's really important that we know the balance for the choices of our colors because this can either make or break your artwork, and we can also make an impact for our audience. The first thing I want to talk about is the color wheel. This is a fundamental tool in understanding color relationships. It consists of primary colors, secondary colors, and tertiary colors. And by using the color wheel as a guide, it can really help you. You can figure out which color complements each other, and it will make your artwork more pleasing to the eyes. At first, color theory is really confusing for me. I really don't understand how the colors will work together since you have to consider the hue, the saturation, and a lot of things. Sometimes I'm really proud of my sketches and my line arts, but after that, it gives me a hard time just deciding the colors that I will use. That's why for me, I always get a hard time doing traditional because of the colors. I rely a lot with my control Z's because I feel like with traditional, if you do something wrong with the colors, you have to work it out. You have to learn a lot of techniques to save your piece. So I have a really high respect with traditional artists. So as you can see here, while I'm putting the shadows of the illustration, I'm just glazing since colors can be really overwhelming. I use glazing to figure out the shadows and the lighting of my character. With this, I don't have to think immediately of the combinations of the colors I'm gonna use. It will be like a future me problem. It's also important to keep in mind of the color harmonies. Understanding the different color harmonies such as complementary colors, analogous colors, and triadic colors are really important. It can offer you insights into creating balanced and visually appealing color schemes. So, if you look at the color wheel, when we talk about complementary colors, these are colors on the opposite of your wheel. For example, here the yellow complements the purple since it's in the opposite side of the color wheel. When placed next to each other, complementary colors create high contrast and intensify each other. It makes the combination visually appealing and vibrant. So, also in triadic, this is a concept where it is formed by three colors that are evenly spaced around the color wheel and creating a triangle. These colors are equally distant from each other and it provides a balanced yet vibrant combination when we use it together. One example for this is red, yellow, and blue. In short, triadic color schemes offers a high level of contrast while maintaining the color harmony. They give the audience a visual interest and balance because of the equal distance between the colors. Another color harmony technique is the analogous. These are colors that are next to each other, and they usually share similar undertones and blend harmoniously since due to their proximity in the color wheel. An example for this one is red, orange, and yellow. You can see here that the colors are very close to each other, and this can be really pleasing in the eyes, especially when one color dominates the others, and you can use the other colors as an accent. And lastly, we have the monochromatic. This literally means one color. This type of scheme is based on using different intensities of a single hue. It incorporates different shades, tints, and tones of the chosen color. Just like what I'm doing right now, this is an example of a monochromatic look. I'm only using one hue, but in different shades and tones. But later on, I will be using the color balance to change the colors and adjust the luminosity and the saturation. Those are just some of the color schemes and the techniques in color theory, but it is also important to consider that colors evokes emotions and they have a psychological effect on the individuals. For example, red might symbolize passion or danger, blue can evoke calmness or sadness, while yellow might represent joy or caution. Different colors can impact mood and perception, which can be really intriguing. It's interesting how we can capture the audience attention but with just colors. And we have the ability to make our viewers feel a certain way. That's why I said earlier, colors are really important because this can either make or break your piece. Color perceptions and associations can also vary across cultures and individuals due to personal experiences and cultural backgrounds. Understanding color psychology can be valuable in different fields since the emotional responses of our audience in our work is really important. So after glazing the character, I'm now adjusting the color balance. Since I already put the shadows and the lighting, it will be easier for me to figure out the whole process. By glazing the character first, it made my first process a lot easier since I didn't have to consider what type of color am I supposed to use or what tone do I have to put my color wheel. I just have to focus on the different values and the contrast of the shadow from the different parts of the piece. Here, I'm just refining the eyes and the eyebrows. I was really having fun while doing this piece, since I get to play a lot with colors. So for the background, as you can see here, I'm picking colors from the triadic of the color wheel. I chose orange, blue, and pink. And then I made the tones of the colors a little bit darker. I used this lasso tool so that when we airbrush, it will have a sharp edge. My goal for this illustration is to have some sort of candy pop version, but more of like in a modern and street style vibe. And to be honest, when I chose these colors, I didn't really think about it. I just thought it really looks pleasing in the eyes, so I chose these. And then I use a customized brush from the Clip Studio library asset since I'm too lazy to draw each rose. So while I'm adding the elements in the illustration, I'm still keeping in mind of the colors. As you can see here, I'm still sticking with the three colors. This is so when we finish the piece, nothing is gonna be popping up like unnecessarily. Everything will be cohesive and in balance. I'm really proud of how this piece turned out, especially by just painting the colors of the background randomly. It was really fun showing the brush strokes. I was really proud of this piece since I felt like I was able to show my experience, and hours of studies I sacrificed actually paid off. So here's our piece for today. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Here's a quick speed paint of our piece for today. I really appreciate you watching until the end of the video. I hope you were able to learn something new from this little study of mine, and let us all improve together. For more contents like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below what you want to see next. So once again, I hope you enjoyed watching this video and see you all in the next one. Bye!